Are you a spiritual person who wants to be super, super rich and make a positive difference in the world? Do you feel stuck in a doom loop and you're not making progress and you don't know how to get out? Then what I'm going to share with you today is an absolute game changer. I'm going to share with you seven steps to be able to get out of the doom loop and be able to get on the fast track to achieving your goal, your vision, your dream of being massively wealthy and making a positive impact in the world. Because your spirituality, your consciousness, contrary to popular belief, is actually a part of your superpower. It is a part of the future of humanity, in that your consciousness, your spirituality, your desire to make a difference is going to be well rewarded in the future. And it is you who will make the difference between whether you stay in a state of lack and scarcity, or whether you create a wealth consciousness and actually expand into the best and most powerful version of you, who is capable of achieving anything you put your mind to. Okay, so the very first step in this process is to decide. Decide that you're going to go all in. Decide that you're worth it. Decide that you are going to make your goals and dreams non-negotiable. Decide that this is a line in the sand moment, and there is nothing and nobody that is going to stop you. Decide that you're going to show up with a can-do, no matter what, whatever it takes kind of attitude. Decide that you are going to do whatever it takes. And make all the little micro decisions that are positive and support you to achieve your vision, your goals, your dreams incrementally every single day. And in the decision process, you need to decide on what it is that you want to achieve. What's your mission, your vision, your purpose? What breaks your heart? What are you passionate about? Decide what it is that you want to contribute in the world, and decide what it is that you want to achieve for yourself. What is your vision for your future? And what is your vision for the future of the world that you will leave and that you will help to create as a consequence of you achieving your vision, your goal, your dream? So step number one, decide. Step number two is to know thyself, Socrates. So know your strengths, know your weaknesses, know what you stand for, know what your core values are, what's most important to you, know what your deal breakers are. Know what your skill sets are. Know what your superpowers are, your gifts, your talents, your unconscious competence, your core genius. All of this is super, super important. And all of that's a process. A lot of this is a process. So don't think that you have to do all this at once. Just take down the 7 steps in sequence and then show up each and every day and work on them and work on yourself. So number 2 is to know thyself. Number 3 is to love what is. This is classic Byron Katie. So most people go through life complaining about what is. They don't like their life. They don't like certain aspects of their life. And the vast majority of people are focused on what they don't want. Okay? But when you learn to accept and love what is, what do you think happens? You release resistance. What you resist persists. So as long as you are resisting what is. The only thing you can change is the future. So to resist what is, to complain about what is futile. It is wasted energy, and you are a transmission station, remember? So you are constantly transmitting a signal out to source, to the universe. It picks up that signal, it responds to that signal by sending back and reflecting back the signal. It doesn't take the signal and go, that's not what she really wants. She really wants this. It doesn't know that. It just returns whatever transmission you send out. So if you're sending out this transmission that goes, I hate this, this sucks, I'm really frustrated with this, then all the universe hears is what you're frustrated about, and it doesn't interpret this is what is frustrating this person. I'm going to send them back the opposite, because it doesn't know what it is that you want. You've got to focus on what you want, okay? So, and if you decide to just love what is, accept the status quo, not as in accept it and then wave your white flag and surrender. No, 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 no. I mean, stop resisting what is. Accept it is what it is. Whatever your relationships are, they are what they are right now for a reason. Your life right now is the result of the thoughts and the beliefs and the actions that happened yesterday and the day before and the day before that and the day before that. Your tomorrow will be the consequence and the result of what you think, what you feel today, and the actions you take today. So the more you resist what is, which remember is futile, the more you just create the same. Fear is an incredibly powerful creative force. It has huge energy and frequency behind it. So if you send out that frequency and that transmission of fear all the time, you're going to ultimately create what it is that you fear. So shift your focus, shift your attention, learn to love what is. And if you want to process to do that, read Byron Katie's work. She's amazing. The Work. 4 questions and a turnaround. It's so simple. It's so powerful. It's so profound. It is life changing. Just pick up her book from anywhere. All good bookstores, Kindle if you want. Grab it, read it, embody the process and the philosophy behind it. It's incredible. She's incredible. She's an amazing woman. Built an empire based on loving what is and the work. Step number 4 is to seek and identify opportunities for growth and expansion. So if you want different results, then you're going to have to become a different person. That requires growth and expansion. That requires pushing your limits, getting out of your comfort zone, taking some uncomfortable decisions and choices, and maybe even taking a little bit of risk. It means applying your efforts and your energy to a new formula, because the formula that you have has gotten you to where you are. Now, if that is not satisfactory to you, then guess what? You're going to have to find a new formula. And in order to find the right formula, you're going to have to try a lot of different formulas. So seek opportunities for growth and expansion and go all in on those. Find what resonates with you. So a big part of this is actual soul alignment. Now we're going to talk a little bit more about that in a moment. So hold that thought, because the next step, step number 5, is know that you are enough, and more that, know that you are infinitely powerful. So a lot of the reason that people don't actually succeed, don't get the results that they want, is they feel inadequate. They feel like they're not enough. So the 3 primary blocks actually are: it's not safe, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve it. Okay? So know that you are enough and build this level of self-worth, self-confidence, self-belief, and self-love in you that makes you unstoppable and unshakable. Be undeniable. And when you build this level of self-worth in you, and again, this is a process, this is a journey. You're not going to get it all done at once. Know you are enough. Know that you are infinitely powerful and you have the ability to achieve anything you put your mind to, and you will be amazed at the magic that unfolds as a consequence. Now, step number 6 is to create an effective action plan. Now, when I say effective, don't wait until you think you have the perfect plan. Perfectionism is just an excuse and a procrastination strategy. So just overcome that. Drop the perfectionism. It's never going to be perfect. It will be messy AF. This journey is messy AF. Learn to love it, because it's never going to change. It's never going to be this smooth, wonderful ride where everything is sunshine, rainbows, and unicorns. It doesn't happen that way. It's messy. Get used to the messiness. And just love it. Love it for what it is, because it is chaotic. It is up and down. It is frustrating. It is all the things, man. And once you embrace that, a lot of your resistance, which is a big part of what's blocking you, will fall away. So just sit down and think about, well, what is the next most logical step that I can take? You can sit and identify a lot of different action steps that you can take, and then identify what is the next most logical step that will get me the most progress. And then what do? Step number 7 is to take consistent, aligned, inspired action. So consistent, every single day, you do something that's going to help you to move the needle and make progress. It is the incremental progress that you make each and every day that adds up to massive progress over 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. You will be amazed. Most people overestimate what they can achieve in the short term, underestimate what they can achieve in the long term, and when they overestimate what they can achieve in the short term, they experience disappointment. They think that they're not good enough, that they're not worth it, they're not up to it, and that just makes them stop. Don't be that person. Choose not to be that person. All of us have a certain amount of imposter syndrome. All of us have self-doubt. The difference between wealthy and successful people and those who languish in a life of mediocrity and never accomplish their goals and dreams is that the wealthy and successful people, or the people who achieve their goals and dreams, they don't let the fear monster win. They don't allow their fears, doubts, blocks, and limiting beliefs to dominate their mind, to dominate their actions, to dominate their results. You got to flip the script on that. Okay. And that's your choice. That is your decision. You either make quality decisions and choices that help you to make progress every day, or you make crap decisions and choices that just get you the same that you have had over and over and over and over and over. Is that acceptable to you? I thought not. So consistent, aligned with who you truly are. Remember, Socrates, know thyself. So aligned with who you are. What are your values? What's your mission, your vision, your purpose? What's important to you? And make sure that you feel aligned vibrationally from a frequency standpoint in the action that you take. And you will know when you're aligned, and you will know when you're out of alignment. Being out of alignment is super uncomfortable. Being in alignment is like being in flow. Inspired action in spirit. So the universe, once you focus relentlessly on where you're going and what it is that you want to achieve, the universe will give you guidance, or spirit, God, source, whatever you want to call it, will give you guidance, will give you clues, will actually lead you down the path towards success. It's up to you to pay attention, to take action on that inspiration. And sometimes it may be wobbly. You will wobble. There will be lots of wobbles. Wobble away. It's okay. You can wobble away and just wobble your way to success. I actually like that. I think I'm going to use that. Wobble your way to success. It's actually a perfect analogy, because success is so chaotic. It's so unexpected. You will look back on the journey to success and go, oh my God, there were so many detours. There's so many setbacks. There were so many times where I was sitting in the corner, shaking like a leaf, crying uncontrollably, feeling so inadequate, thinking it's never going to happen. Guess what? I'm going to share a story with you that just came to me based on what I just said. So Nelson Mandela, remember the lawyer who was fiercely fighting to end apartheid in South Africa in the 1970s and the 1980s, and ended up being incarcerated under hard labor in South Africa. Well, when he got incarcerated, I mean, that guy was pretty strong, pretty fierce. And when he got incarcerated, he was in a state of despair for the first 12 to 18 months. And he was sitting there and he was in this doom loop that was going through his head. It's never going to happen now. 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 That he would never accomplish being able to end apartheid. And he said one day there was this random thought that just cut through the doom loop. And it said, what if this is what it looks like while it's happening? So he said it was like this ray of sunshine casting this swathe into a field that cut through his despair. And it was, what if this is what it looks like while it's happening? And it got his attention. And he started to shift his focus and think, okay, wait a minute. What can I do for myself? There's not a lot I can do, but what can I do for myself? Because every single problem has a solution. Every single problem has a solution. You are never given a problem or a challenge that does not have a solution. And all you need is to make progress. So he could still write letters. So what he did was he chose some key figures in other countries and in his own country to start writing letters to enlist them in his quest to end apartheid in South Africa. And it was from his cell that he's wrote these letters. And he never even knew if they were going to get sent. He never knew if they were going to arrive. But ultimately, the momentum built from his jail cell, and he was released after, I think, 26 years of incarceration. So he never gave up. He gave up in the beginning, just in a total state of despair. But even from his place of incarceration under hard labor, Nelson Mandela managed over the years, took him years, but he helped to end apartheid in South Africa. So know that you have the strength, the ability, the character, you have the traits and characteristics inside of you. Maybe you just need to develop them and become the person you need to be. But if you take these 7 steps and you execute them and you show up every single day with a no nonsense, can do no matter what, whatever it takes kind of attitude, the kind of attitude that makes your goal, your vision, your dreams non-negotiable, and you start where you're at, you use what you have, you do what you can, then you will be unstoppable in achieving your goal, your vision, your dream. Now, if you have enjoyed this video, and I hope you've taken lots of notes, and I hope you are ready to be relentless in the pursuit of your goal, your vision, your dream, because you are infinitely powerful and you do have everything you need inside of you to achieve whatever you put your mind to. Build that belief in yourself. So if you are ready to decide to be rich, then take action on what I've shared with you today. If you have found this helpful, then please show me some love, like and subscribe, comment below, let me know what your biggest takeaway is. And if you would like further help, then download my 20 wealth creation tips for conscious change makers. All you need to do to get this incredibly powerful resource is type wealth in the comments below, and I will send you the link to download this free, comprehensive 50-page guide. And all you need to do, don't get overwhelmed, once you download it, then read the first tip, and there's different strategies and exercises in there. Read the first tip, take action on this first tip, and then the next day read the second tip and just work through it incrementally. Don't try to do it all at once and get all overwhelmed. And please don't download it and then do nothing with it, because that's just shelf help. That's pointless and useless. Seriously, this guide is a game changer when you take action on what I share in this guide. And if you have enjoyed this, then you are going to love this. It is all about being the storm and making sure that you show up with the right mental attitude to achieve anything you put your mind to, because you are infinitely powerful and you have the ability to achieve any vision, any goal, any dream, no matter how big. And this video is going to help you to get in the right mindset. So check it out now.